VE Day. It didn't mean much to me. I didn't know what VE Day was, Victory in Europe Day. I knew that the war had finished. However, we got to Nottingham and my mother and father had told me that the old coloured neon lights that were being switched on for the first time. And of course, many of them were still broken, so we only got half signs lit up. And I do remember a big crowd outside the Lions Square. And I remember somebody making a big speech, but I can't remember hearing it or understanding what it said. So it was a bit of a strange feeling for me. It was an anticlimax. But Mum and Dad were very happy because the war had finished. And I remember we came home and I was hoping that there would be an egg for my tea.
On VE Day, I was 15 and we're on the radio, because of course there was no television. We had speeches from the King and Winston Churchill, and everybody was really so pleased that the war was over. The following day, my sister and I went to the cinema and saw the Pathy News. And on the news in London, people were going crazy, which of course was marvellous.
I was in London on the night before VE Day, when obviously everything that was beginning to happen started then. The next morning, I was taken by my godfather, who lived in London, to Euston Station and put on a train to Buckingham, where I was going to my new school as a newborn. The rest of the day, all I did was help scrape the netting off the windows to where to stop the glass being blown in, and then in the evening we had a big bonfire.
Well, I was 7 when it was the VE celebrations. We always called it Victory Day in those days. And I had to attend 3 events. I lived at 342 Shirecliffe Road, and straight across the road, can't remember the number now, on the corner, they had a little patch on the back garden. We had a table with all the little kids round. I was 7, my brother was 5. I don't think my other brother went, he was only 3. And we had a little bonfire. A little later on in the day, we had another one on Musgrave Road, where the tables were in the middle of the road, near the top, and there must have been 30 or 40 kids all sat round that table having orange juice and sandwiches, and that was quite pleasant. But then in the evening, I went over to my Auntie Nellie's, bless her, who lived on Musgrave Road near the top, where the gardens backed onto Portwood Springs, and we had a bonfire, and we burnt an effigy of Hitler, and she had fireworks. And I remember she stuffed about 6 bangers down the trousers of this effigy. After about 10 minutes, the whole thing started exploding with sparks shooting up into the sky. Brilliant day. Everybody was in a tremendous atmosphere of friendliness and camaraderie. And I will remember being very tired, sat back in a deck chair, watching the sparks rise into the dark sky. Great atmosphere at the time, long time ago.